He's wearing all black. He's dropping bodies left and right. Bron Breakker, I'm talking to you. Let's do this. NXT Battleground, Sunday, May 28th. I don't care if you want it. I want you. My neck of the woods. Let's talk about it.
Come on out here, dog.
Come on.
Challenge thrown down. By Carmelo Hayes to Bron Breakker, who we saw earlier tonight, and was victorious! Holy! Williams dropped, and Breakker is sending his message and maybe his answer to Carmelo Hayes.
You asked for it, Vic. You got it. That's Bron Breakker. This is a new Bron Breakker.
Can't argue what you just said. Look, this is indeed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Book.